Shalom. Have you ever looked at a Torah text? Have you ever seen a Torah scroll? Did you look at the words, at the letters? The text looks a little bit like this. Do you see these letters? One of the first things that you notice is that the letters don't look like the modern Hebrew letters. Many letters, like 9 letters, have crowns, for example. And the way the letters are written, or the words are written, the second thing that you notice is that there are no nikud, there's no vowel sounds. So it would be very hard for any of us to be able to read the Torah without preparing first. Now, not only we need the nikud, the vowel sounds, but also another way to know exactly how to chant the Torah is by knowing how to chant Trop. So here's what we need to know about Trop. Trop is a notation system that tells us how to chant a sacred text. What is important is that the technical term for Trop is a word in Yiddish, but in Hebrew we call it Taamei Hamikrah, or the flavor of the reading. And it tells us exactly how our ancestors intended for the text to be read. You notice that in the Torah text there's no periods or commas. And so for years and years, for centuries, the tradition of reading the Torah text or any other sacred text was passed from generation to generation. But around the 7th century, in the city of Tiberias, the Masorets devised a system, a notation system, with some marks under the words or over the words that would tell us exactly how to chant the Torah. And nowadays we have a book like this that is called a Tikkun, where you would have the Torah text on one column, and on the other column you'll have the text, exact text, the same exact text, but with the nikud, with the vowel sounds, and also with these little markings or notations that tell us 3 things. And I wrote them down. The function of the trope, of this notation system, has 3 functions, I would say. One would be the punctuation. Where do we end a verse? Where do we pause? It will be like a comma or a period. The other thing would be the melody. What would be the motif to which each or every word should be chanted? And the next one will be the accent or the emphasis of the words. Depending on where under the word or over the word the notation mark, the trope, is located, it will tell us where to put the emphasis on that word. Today, we not only have a tikkun, a book like this, but there's also many softwares that are available, like the Trop Trainer. And so I like that somebody devised also a system with colors. I think it's a little bit easier with the colors sometimes. And then you'll see more clearly in this where those little markings, those tropes, are located and how to chant it. What we are going to do is we're going to be learning trope groups. And with those groups, we're going to be able to figure out how to chant the text. So watch the next videos because we will be learning the different Trop groups, and hopefully at the end of this series you will be able to chant Torah at your synagogue or temple. So thank you for watching. Let's start.